I'm Vaishali, and with me today is the supremely talented and very charming Taha Shah Badusha. Taha, welcome to NDTV. And firstly, congratulations on your stupendous success with Hira Mandi.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। सबसे पहले तो आपने मुझे अच्छा कॉम्प्लीमेंट दे दिया कि आपकी अम्मी और आप दोनों को बहुत पसंद आई है, तो बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया एंड थैंक यू फॉर हैविंग मी ऑन NDTV. Of course, it's always been a dream to be on NDTV and being on a live show. But Vaishali, thank you for having me. This is an honor. Thank you so much.
Taha, to begin with, there's so much female following, so much adulation for Hira Mandi and for your stupendous success. I mean, it's overnight. What headspace are you in at the moment?
The thing is, इतने सालों की मेहनत के बाद और तपस्या के बाद जब आपको कुछ मिलती है तो फिर आपको, especially me, I really value it. It's not like, oh, look at me and so much adulation and so many fans. ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. मैं एक फैन का ना मैं रिप्लाई देने की कोशिश करता हूँ. मैं एक फैन को मैं अपने दिल के पास रखता हूँ. मैं जानता हूँ कि मुझे कितने साल और मतलब कितना वक्त लगा मुझे इनका प्यार पाने के लिए, आपकी अम्मी का प्यार पाने के लिए. So I really know and I value it, and I'm not flying in space. My mom always has told me कि जब भी कुछ अच्छा होता है, always bend low, because these highs and lows keep coming in life, but you got to be like this. So I've always maintained that, and I'm keeping myself very flat and maintained as much as possible, because this is where truly you and the real you.
Tell us about your struggle, days full of struggle in Bombay. I've heard that you were scammed in the name of auditions, and you actually paid for it.
मुझे कोई इल्म नहीं था इंडस्ट्री के बारे में, तो जब पढ़ाई करके मैं एक्टिंग में ख़त्म करके स्कूलिंग ख़त्म, यहाँ पे किशोर अमित कपूर में था मैं, तो वो ख़त्म करके जब मैं ऑडिशंस ढूंढने लगा तब मुझे रियलाइज़ हुआ कि मैं जानता ही नहीं मुंबई को. मतलब मेरी ज़िंदगी जो थी वो लोखंडवाला से महाड़ा तक थी और मैं बस इधर इधर घूम रहा था बस ऑटो में. तो मुझे बाकी मुंबई के बारे में मुझे जानकारी ही नहीं थी. तो द फर्स्ट हसल वाज बेसिकली टू फाइंड आउट कि ऑडिशंस होते कहाँ हैं. तो 3 हफ्ते के लिए मैं लोखंडवाला में था. तो लोखंडवाला के हर बिल्डिंग में मैं जाता था और नीचे रजिस्टर फॉर्म में हमें लिखना पड़ता था कि आप आ रहे को क्या काम है आपका. तो हर बिल्डिंग में जाके मैं सारे रजिस्टर चेक करता था कि कहाँ पे ऑडिशन होते हैं. तो 2-2.5 हफ्ते के बाद फिर मुझे एक जगह मिली ओशिवारा में जिसका नाम था श्रीजी, और श्रीजी में उस रजिस्टर में 8 ऑडिशंस लिखे थे एक ही दिन में. मैं बोला भाई ये तो मजा आ गया, ये तो गोल्ड है, गोल्ड, मैं तो हर दिन यहाँ पे आऊंगा. तो मैं वहाँ पे जाना मैंने शुरू कर दिया श्रीजी में, और मैं गूगल पे भी सर्च करता था कि कहाँ पर ऑडिशन होते हैं, और अक्सर वो अंधेरी ईस्ट या फिर मुझे टाउन साइड बुलाते थे ऐसा कुछ. पर जब भी मैं वहाँ पे जाता था तो they said you need to pay some 4,000 initially, or some 10,000 का डील. तो वहाँ पर मैंने पैसे दिए थे क्योंकि it was like told to give them, तो मैंने दिए. पर and then they sent me to do a face spa. Okay, they said okay अगले दिन तुम यहाँ पे जाओ, we give you a face spa. तो ठीक है, मैं चला गया, मैं फेस स्पा मैंने किया, and they said after you do that you come and we'll take photos of you. ठीक है, तो मैं गया फेस स्पा, गया वापस जाके मैंने फोटोज भी लिए. अगले दिन उन्होंने बुलाया कि कल से ना आपकी बड़ी मीटिंग होने वाली, तो कल आ जाना 12 बजे दोपहर को. तो मैं पहुंचा 12 बजे, उनका नामो निशानी नहीं है. There was no office.
Disappeared.
It was
yes.
gone. It was gone. I'm like,
right.
What? So this was just one of the stories.
The second question was, Taha, too good looking to be an actor. Too good looking for the main lead is also what I read.
मैं अपने लुक्स पे मैं ज्यादा ध्यान नहीं देता. ये जो है ये कुदरती है, ये मम्मी की देन है, पापा की देन है. मैं यहाँ पे अभी लोग मुझे स्टार वार बुलाते हैं. मैं स्टार नहीं हूँ, मैं मजदूर आदमी हूँ. मैं यहाँ पे मजदूरी करने आया हूँ, ठीक है, लोगों का प्यार पाने आया हूँ. दैट्स इट. ये स्टार वार का बिजनेस मुझे समझ नहीं आता है. मैं एक हसलर हूँ. मैं आज भी वही करूँगा जो मैंने 5 साल पहले किया था. मैं अब भी जाके मैं लोगों से मैं बात करके मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा मुझे काम दे दो. कोई भी ये देख रहा है और अगर काम है तो मुझे दे दीजिए. मैं अब भी पूछता हूँ, ठीक है. I don't have any ego. I don't want any ego. मैंने एक्चुअली ये एक बहुत अच्छी किताब पढ़ी है. यहाँ पर मेरे पास है कि नहीं मैं देख रहा हूँ. But it's called Ego is the Enemy, and it's a very very good book. मैंने 10 बार पढ़ी ये किताब.
Taha, thanks for that book recommendation because I love to read. So I'm definitely going to pick that one up. Taha, now the casting couch in Bollywood is definitely a reality. Have you ever faced it?
No, हमारी इंडस्ट्री बहुत ही अच्छी है. You have to just find those good people. देखिए आप जब आप नीचे होते हो ना, तब you find a lot of, आपको you have to pass through the fire, right? That's
Right.
your testing. And in those
Hmm.
times, it makes you stronger so you can climb the ladder slow and steady, right?
Hmm.
So yes, as you say, this whole casting couch can be here. It can be in any of the networks. It can be anywhere, And I feel that हमारी इंडस्ट्री में सिर्फ यही बात है कि यहाँ पे बहुत सारी temptations हैं. There's girls, there's drugs, there's parties, there's luxury. There's so many things that can distract you in life, and I believe that if you have a good head over your shoulders, then and a sensible head who's well read. That's why, like you, I believe reading is a very good habit because it opens up a lot of different realities to you, right?
Yeah.
And so yes, it can exist, but it's not defining our industry in any way. I've heard of stories, and I've also been offered, but it was my choice to not go through it. And till today, I can say that those people who even offered me that are calling me and saying, "Congratulations, beta, you are amazing. Let's work together and let's do something."
Now I want to specifically talk about your mom क्योंकि जितने भी मैंने आपके इंटरव्यूज देखे हैं, जितना भी आपके बारे में पढ़ा है, there's no interview where you don't mention your mom. And I personally relate to that because मेरे साथ बहुत बारी ऐसे लाइफ में हो चुका है where I felt dejected and I feel like I can't get up. And just a 10-minute conversation with my mom completely changes my perspective. अब एक इंसिडेंट के बारे में मैंने सुना है जहाँ पे you were thrown out of 3 movies at once and you were crying and your mom had this conversation with you. Tell us more about that.
So my mom's a very, very, very practical woman, and unhone, I think it was a couple of years ago, and because I've seen her live alone, and she doesn't get alone. She loves herself. She starts drawing. She starts painting. और मैं कभी ऐसा लगता है कि मैं बोर हो जाता हूँ, मतलब कभी कभी मैं बाहर जाना चाहता हूँ या मैं दोस्तों के साथ रहना चाहता हूँ. And sometimes I feel low also, and then when I feel low because of these rejections, yes, I do cry. I'm a little baby like that. But I asked her once कि क्या आप कभी रोए नहीं? Did you not cry? You're alone, and people say, you're alone, you're lonely,
Yeah.
you never cry. And she told me this. She said, जब मैं रोया करती थी, उस वक्त
जी.
मुझे कंधा देने के लिए कोई था नहीं, और जब
Right.
कंधा देने के लिए कोई आया था, उस वक्त मुझे कंधे की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी, क्योंकि I got used to it, So she made herself so strong that that she doesn't need anybody to cry on. She'll go and console herself. He basically said कि रो के क्या हासिल होने वाला है, रोएगा क्या होगा, what's going to happen, are you going to get the job back? No, you're not, right? What are you going to do to get what you want to do? I said, well, then I guess I have to go out and hustle. I have to go out and keep working and keep trying. Every sunrise is a new beginning. And she's like, that's exactly what I want to hear.
This is interesting. आप अपनी mom की बात कर रहे हैं मुझसे, and I am remembering the things that my mom said, and they're exactly the same. And it's very interesting because moms are just so amazing, and they see the same things, the same lines, and that's of course another conversation. But now I want to get to your physical transformation. I actually saw Hira Mandi after your interviews, and it took me a minute to recognize you. I'm not just talking about your physical transformation, I'm talking about your body language. I want to know, how did Sanjay Leela Bansali, what was his brief to you? And how did he completely change you into Tajdar?
I think what really helps with when you're with Mr. Bhansali is the kind of opulence and the kind of the sets or the time period that he makes you get transported to. When you enter that set with those clothes and that mustache and that whole look, with the earrings and the rings, and it automatically, as an actor, you kind of fall into it. You don't need to try too hard. I think when you try too hard, then you kind of fail miserably, right? But when you are in the environment, with of course the grandeur and then the other actors, I think automatically it kind of comes in. So as far as the body language is concerned, I feel it's all because of the, it's all, he never told me ki, you have to walk this way or you have to talk this way. He never said anything. He just gave me a brief of the character, that this guy comes from back from London. He's against oppression. He's against the whole tradition of not going to Hiramandi, and he believes in true love, in loving one person, and he fights for his country, and he fights for this girl.
अब ताहा ये तो एक बड़ा ही obvious question है, but I have to ask you. The nation's national crush. Ladies are swooning over you. I have people around me who are like, oh my God, Taha. So how do you react to all of this now? So much female attention. How do you react to that?
I look down. I look down. I'm so overly embarrassed at times, right? Because and it's not that I've never gotten girls' attentions before. It's not about that. It's just that when you get it for your performance, when you get it for the work that you put in, rather than just being a good-looking boy, right? I think that makes you, that makes you really value what they're saying. Their love is not for Taha Shah Badusha, but it's for Taha Shah Badusha's performance as Tajdar, which they love. And that's
No, Taha, you're just being modest. It is your looks as well. It's just the way you look and you carry yourself. So it's not just him, but yeah.
Every time people come up to me, I have no other motive than to just observe them and see how happy they are to see me. Because what more joy can you get when people are just randomly looking at you and just lighting up? So I think that I don't even know my reaction, but my reaction is just like, wow, I just want to continue doing this and continue getting smiles for the rest of my life.
Taha, now your debut at Cannes this year, I mean, you really hustled even there because there was a lot of networking that you did and handed over your visiting cards to everybody that you really met, most of them. Tell me about that experience at Cannes. And, you were still, I mean, a lot of networking that you did. Tell me about that also.
मेरा सपना है कि मैं एक ग्लोबल एक्टर बनूं. मैं हमेशा से, मेरी यही तमन्ना रही है. और सच फिल्म फेस्टिवल्स, मैं कैन्स में पहली बार गया हूँ. मैं बहुत सारे फिल्म फेस्टिवल्स में गया हूँ, गोवा में, मुंबई में, लॉस एंजलिस में, दुबई में, न्यूयॉर्क में. बट कैन्स, राइट, इट्स अ डिफरेंट मॉन्स्टर. इट्स यानी ये बाकी के फिल्म फेस्टिवल्स ना मैं अकेले में संभाल सकता हूँ, पर कैन्स ना एक ऐसी जगह है जहां पर अगली बार मैंने तो सोच के रखा है कि मैं जाऊंगा अपनी फौज के साथ जाऊंगा मैं इंडिया का झंडा गाड़ने के लिए. मैं 400 लोगों से मिला हूँ. 400, इमेजिन 70,000. और मैं 400 लोगों को, मैंने अपने 500 लोगों को अपने में काट दिया मैंने. So literally I'm like a drop in that account. It makes you realize so many things. And plus मैं इसलिए गया था दो चीजों के लिए. एक तो मुझे वर्ल्ड वाइड कनेक्शन चाहिए थे कि मैं और काम करूं, बाहर काम करूं, पर उसके अलावा आई वांटेड टू एक्सपैंड माय ड्रीम. तो अभी मेरा सपना ये है कि ओपनिंग नाइट पे मेरी फिल्म कैन्स में प्ले हो.
I want to know now, who do you want to share screen space with, and what are the kind of roles that you want to do now?
I would love to work with Shah Rukh sir. And as far as girls are concerned, I would really love to work with Alia, Kriti, Kiara, and yeah, these are some of the, just out of my mind, I'm just telling you right now. But the kind of roles that I would like to do would be, I really wanted to do action films, and I thought that that I would I'm really trained in it. But then when this happened with Hiramandi, अब तो मुझे romantic films करनी है. I want to do one romantic film. I do want to be a versatile actor, but to be very honest, something in the horizon, I feel like I want to do something in the military space.
Okay.
Military, Air Force, Navy, commandos, so something like that.
Now I have prepared some fun questions for you.
I love
So
fun.
yeah. Okay, perfect. So the first one is, if someone was going to make your life into a movie, who would play you?
I think it's too soon to actually even think about it. अभी मैं खुद का लाइफ पहले play कर दूं.
अच्छा, okay. हाँ, मुझे ये पूछना है कि हीरा मंडी के सेट पे environment, was it really serious or was there a prankster on the set?
I think the only person who's allowed to who's allowed to make fun and jokes and everything would be Mr. Bhansali. We're not allowed to do
Okay.
that. It's not that he's serious. It's just that we are so, we don't want to go wrong in any way. That's why we kind of keep ourselves very serious. Ye har cheez theek se ho, because there is quite a, it's quite a big show. And so, yeah, Mr. Bhansali has a great sense of humor. I feel that, because can be serious at times, so people don't see the humor that he's actually trying to portray. But I find him so funny. I find him like one of the most humorous persons I have ever met. He's so funny.
Okay. Now, Taha, tell me about the most interesting DM you've got on your Instagram, or any encounter with a female fan that you'd like to recount for us. And I want the interesting one. I don't want the regular stuff.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you. Okay, so one thing which really left like a मैं ना ये Instagram वाले जो चीजें हैं ना मैं आपको बताता हूँ. It's like stock market, right? It's like numbers, right? So it's not tangible, So I'm like a person who likes to like see, touch, feel. You know what I mean? So like leaves a memory on me. The rest of it is like, हाँ ठीक है, likes आ रहे हैं ये like, but so a couple of messages I'll tell you, but one interaction that happened. Many interactions that happened, but I'll tell you one thing is in Cannes when I was just standing and I was talking to one person about something about to do with business, and all of a sudden there were these 3 or 5 girls who started shouting. All right, they started yelling, like they were screeching. Okay, like the whole in front of India Pavilion. And everybody walking by, and there must have been at least 2,000-3,000 people walking by constantly, right? They were shouting and shouting, and when I finally locked eyes with them, they're like, oh, they were just basically shouting Tajdar, 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 and they started crying. They started crying, and these were girls who had like this, I don't know what this is called, but they just won Miss Norway or something like that, right? And they had tiaras. They were wearing tiaras, and they were roaming around Cannes. They were shouting. So I think that was very pleasant and very. I mean, it just made me realize that the kind of love and the kind of emotion that people are feeling, because it was very new to me. So that whole shouting incident where everybody, because of them, I think another 2,000-3,000 people knew who I was. All right, because they made it such a big thing. All right, all the people walking around were like, "Who's this guy? We don't know who this guy is," and they're like all researching me. So that was one incident.
Taha, now we're talking about love and romance. So I have to ask you, what is your idea of a perfect date?
I think a perfect date would have to be a lot of laughter. I believe that you might be nervous, or you might meet the person and first 5-10 minutes, okay, fine, you're getting to know each other, basic superficial questions happen. But after that, I think the humor and the laughter needs to be there, and that's what makes it that's what makes it happening for me. That's when I know that this is something which I really enjoy, and I'm liking to be here. And also I feel like I have like a little I have a little baby inside me. All right. I think that needs to be tackled in a certain way. I might look all this and I'm all grown up and all, but inside me there's a nice baby, and I like sweet talks. I like cute talks.
Yeah.
And I believe that if that can happen in the first if that can happen in the first meeting, then I know that it's it might lead somewhere. But my first date has to have a lot of laughter. Also, if we're going to do something, there has to be a movie involved. Have to. Like, I love movies, so a person that I'm dating has to love movies because मैं हर मूवी के लिए जाता हूँ और मैं कोई भी मिस नहीं करता और मैं सिनेमा में मैं जाके देखता हूँ. मैं घर पे देख नहीं सकता. मैं बहुत कम फिल्में या कम सीरीज में घर पे देखता हूँ क्योंकि मैं शांति से मैं बैठ नहीं सकता. तो सिनेमा में हमें जबरदस्ती हमें बैठना पड़ता है एंड आई लव इट क्योंकि आई कीप माई मोबाइल टू द साइड. अंधेरा होता है, फिल्म पे आपकी फुल कंसंट्रेशन होती है. सो मूवी थोड़ा बहुत खाना चल जाता है, कोई बात नहीं, पर बहुत सारी बातें और दिल की बातें, ऐसे सुपरफिशियल बातें मुझे पसंद नहीं है. एंड बेबी टॉक्स दैट नीड टू बी देयर.
And Taha, my final question in this list is, what's the most bizarre thing that you've read or heard about yourself?
You know, unfortunately, people never wanted to talk about me. You know, I wasn't that big of a deal, so I wasn't important enough to spread rumors about. तो अभी नेक्स्ट टाइम आप पूछोगे ना, नेक्स्ट टाइम तक कुछ ना कुछ तो आ जाएगा रूमर में, पर अभी तक तो मैं कोई रूमर है ही नहीं मेरे बारे में.
Thank you so much for this conversation, Taha. And as a viewer, as an admirer of your work, I look forward to seeing a lot more of you on the silver screen. Thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you. Give my love to your mom. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Take care.